Welcome to the NC Spin After Spin. Additional comments from our panelists just available on our website. John Hood, what do you wish you had been able to say on last week's show, but you weren't able to?
Tom, we talked about the voter ID issue and specifically about a federal district court ruling against the latest version of voter ID in North Carolina. I mentioned that Josh Stein, the Attorney General, is appealing the decision. The Republicans had wanted him to appeal more aggressively, more rapidly to try to get it overturned before the March primary. I think Stein realized, I think properly, that that was not going to happen, but did say he would appeal. The reason why I noted this was important is because the last time voter ID was at issue in federal courts. This was the original bill passed in 2013. It was struck down by a federal district court, by a federal appeals court. The Republicans in the legislature believed that the appeals court, the Fourth Circuit, which is a pretty left-leaning circuit at this point, had not given the law, not given them a fair shake. They did not agree with the decision at all. They were quite upset about it. They had every intention and they had every expectation that the U.S. Supreme Court would reverse the decision. At this point, Attorney General Stein has been elected. Roy Cooper's been elected governor. He was previously the Attorney General, and they refused to appeal. They sabotaged the state's appeal. And the legislature, this is a violation of at least the Attorney General's oath of office. I mean, you're supposed to defend, because the Attorney General does not have any authority by the Constitution or statute to veto bills, essentially by refusing to defend them. So they were rather upset that there was even a question of whether Josh Stein would defend the most recent bill. He is going to do so. I think that is his responsibility. He is now getting, he was previously attacked from the right for not doing his job, and I think properly. I think that was a big mistake on his part. Separate from the merits of the case, you just can't have an Attorney General believe he or she is a policymaker. But on the other hand, now he's getting attacked from the left for doing his job. You can dislike voter ID intensely. I understand the arguments against voter ID, but the Attorney General's job is not to decide whether a policy is good or bad. It is only to represent the state in court. It is very likely that if
properly...
But
it has happened in the past. Rufus Edmondson said when he was AG,
he
chose... It was rare.
I understand, but the Attorney General does not have any constitutional powers. It's only given by statute.
Didn't the legislature hire their own attorneys?
They did, and because of the confusion involved with the governor, the Attorney General specifically saying, we represent the state and we refuse to appeal, and the legislature's lawyers saying, we represent the state, the U.S. Supreme Court said, we're not going to rule on this because we're confused as to who represents the state.
So that's why that happened.
It was a sabotage.
Interesting. Well, thanks for watching the After Spin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.